War for Screamer.
Hey, what's up my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Studio Series Gamer Edition Voyager class, Starscream. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. Right up front, we got Screamer looking all screamy, Studio Series Gamer Edition Starscream Transformers. On this side of the box, we have Starscream. On this side, we have Starscream. He is a Voyager class. Work head on a class A Voyager up top. Transformers War for Cybertron. On the bottom, words, things, barcodes. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots, and you have your little one-sentence bio if you want to read it in multiple languages. Hooray for languages! And that's basically it for the packaging. And moving right along, here we have Starscream, the next in this Studio Series Gamer Edition. And yeah, this is Starscream as he appeared in the Transformers War for Cybertron video game. A great game, might I add, a great game. You can watch my playthrough of it on EmGo's, as always, link down below. But anyway, here he is in his robot mode. He is packed in robot mode. But let's get in close. Yes, we can take a look at that belly. But at that noggin, there's the noggin. It's a nice screamy noggin. I think it looks good. Good representation of how he looked in the game. Nice sort for the face there. Nice red for the eyes. You do get a little bit of that like kind of energon glow in there. Unfortunately, not a lot of it. You can get the nice yellow there for the cockpit. Not too shabby, although it makes him look like he has a bit of a belly, but, you know. Well, no, you know, it's kind of a bulkier looking version here. You get some silver in the forearms. You get some hollowness there in the thighs, but I'm sure we'll get some kind of filler kit for that at some point. Here's meaty shins here. Little toesies. Got a little screamy toesies. And move the back. Got the screamy booty. And you got the little wing pack going on there. Little Decepticon symbols. Oh no. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Now articulation-wise, what have we got? Well, the head is on a ball joint. You get a little bit of wiggly-waggly. You can look up a good bit. Can do a total squirrel. He can look down a bit. Head can do a full 360. Arms can do a full 360. Just get around the wings. They can move in and out. You got your bicep rotation. You do have a double jointed elbow. So you have a nice full range of movements there. You do have wrist rotation. You have waist rotation, although his belly there kind of gets in the way, but you still get some rotation going on. Legs can go forward that far. You can do the big boots. Back that far. Outward. You can do the full splits. You got thigh rotation. You have over 90 degrees of bend there at the knee, a bit over 90 degrees. As far as the feet go, well, his toes can move, his one toe can move down if you need it to. And you have some ankle tiltage. I do like this little extra bit they added to it, just kind of fill it in a little bit. And of course, once you get past a certain point, there's still a big gap there, but, you know, to a degree, you know, it gets a little filled in, though, where you're using that ankle tilt, so nice touch. And as far as the wings go, they're on a hinge. You can angle those forward, angle those back. Even these bits, you know, you kind of, more for transformation, but you kind of angle those out a little bit more if you want to, so you kind of do what you want there. Now, as far as accessories go, we get a big old club here. It looks like he borrowed this from Mascot, but you see the head of it done in purple. You do get some nice detailing molded in there. Now this is two separate pieces. They come apart for what seems like no real reason, honestly. I don't know why. It is keyed a specific way, so it can only go in one way. So make sure you plug that in correctly, but you get that. And you also get this big old rifle here, blaster, whatever. Again, I forget the names of the guns. I actually never knew them in the first place, so I'm sure it'll be posted about 20 times in the comments, because, you know, scrolling down is for suckers. But anyway, it's a nice looking weapon nonetheless. So he's got the scope on it and everything. Nice detailing there. So you get that. Now, as far as storage goes, you do have ports right back here, so we can take the weapons and just plug them onto his back, thusly and thusly. So there's your storage. Hooray for storage. But of course, you can have him wielding his weapons. You can plug that into that hand. And again, I have to complain about this a little bit. Why this super short peg? Why? I don't know, but it's a super short peg. You can't hold on to it, but still, why? Just a little bit more meat there to hold on to would have been nice. But anyway, you can pew pew whack whack, pew pew whack whack, and all of that good stuff right there. And the weapon is bluish compatible. Yes, it is bluish compatible. Yes, oh yes, oh yes. We just plug this on, and we can do a big old screaming bluish. Oh, it's that screaming. Oh, my foot. And one more thing we can do here is we can just rip off his arm, and we can just plug the weapon directly onto it, thusly. And thusly, I said thusly. There we go. And you can get that going on. I don't like the way that looks at all because it just looks like he has this skeletal emaciated arm and it just does not look good. But hey, things you can do if you want to do it. Me personally, I'm going to leave that right where it is. Right there. That's going to stay right there. That's where it's going to live forever. And in case anybody's wondering, and I'm sure somebody is, no, you cannot give him a club hand. It doesn't fit. It's too big. It's too big. That would have been cool, though. I would have liked that. That would have been awesome, but nope, don't work. So there you have that. And now for comparison. Here he is with the Gamer Edition Bumblebee. With Gamer Edition Prime. With the Gamer Edition Barricade. And of course, with the Megs. And last but not least, here he is with the original Deluxe War for Cybertron Starscream. So you can see how that works out. Now, me personally, I do think the original looks a bit better. But as always, just my opinion, to each their own. You guys, of course, will tell me what you think in the comments. And I'll give you a little turnaround here so you can see what's going on. Who's who, who's where, when's why, and why's how. So you can see how that works out there. I mean, nothing against this figure. It's still a pretty solid figure, all things considered. But I don't know, just overall design-wise, I just think I like this one a bit more. But there you go. So that is basically it for the robot mode. I think it looks pretty good, all things considered. I mean, other than the inside of his thighs being hollow, he's actually pretty nicely filled in. So, you know, oh no. Not too shabby. But let's get down to transformation, shall we? Let's. So the first thing we're going to do is work on the bacular region here. So you want to untab the whole backpack here and just bring it down. You want to take these sections here. You want to unfold these. They rotate up and unfold. So you just want to do that. The instructions have you doing this later, but it's actually better to do this step now because if not, then they just get in the way. So just unfold these sections and rotate them up, and now you can open up this panel here, flip out this section, and then take these tail fins here and just rotate them down until they meet in the middle, like so. They can close that up, and we can just leave that hanging out for now. We can straighten those wings out, and we got that butt. As my tongue stops working, we got that bit all done. Now we're going to take these little shoulder pieces here, just bring them in, straighten them out, and untab his chest, bring it up, just bring it up halfway, come up under here, and flip out the little nose cone. Now you want to open up the cockpits. Now you want to bring his head up. The head itself is on a hinge right here, so you want to straighten this out like that, and then rotate the head 180, and then you just want to take this and just drop it in, and close that up like that. And now you want to bring up this whole nose cone section here. These sections are going to tab themselves in. It literally does it itself. They just drop themselves right in. And then you can bring that up, and we got that done. And next we want to take these armatures that the arms are on, these arm armatures, and you want to shift them all the way down and in, and then rotate the arm up. So just bring that down and in, and then rotate the arm up. Once you've done that, you want to take the elbow and bend it down and in. So it's looking like that. Same thing here. Bring that down and in. And now you want to rotate the arm in at the bicep. And you can see there's a tab right here. This tab is going to go into this notch right here in this forearm. So bring this in, and it's best to actually look at it from the other side so you can kind of see where you're going. You can see I'll just kind of drop right in there. Just swing the other arm in, and just line that up, and it should drop right in. And in turn, the forearms will just kind of tab themselves together, and we got that done. Now for the legular region, we can just flip the toes in. You want to open up this panel on the inside of his leg. You want to bend the knee because there's a little tab that goes into a slot right behind the knee pad here. So you want to bend the knee so you can get this out and then just compress the leg up. And you want to make sure that this tab ends up in this little notch right there. So just push it down until it just kind of snaps itself into place. You can see it sits flush right there. And then this panel will come up. You got a little tab slot connection right there. And that will sit like that. And second verse, guess what? Just like the first. So open that up, bend the knees, you're going to do that tab, shift this down, and just push that down until that little tab just drops into its little notch. Bring that leg up, and then you just bring the legs together, like that. You have these little fins here on the sides, you just want to flip those out, flip them out, and there you go. And last but certainly not least, we're going to take this whole assembly here, just drop it down. We have tabs on either side that will go into slots on either side right here. Just drop that down, line those up, plug it in, or tab it in rather. Get it all nice and squozen, and there you go. There you have Gamer Edition Starscream in his alt mode. Get a little bit of a spin out of him. But there he is in his alt mode. And it is that Cybertronian jet. It looks pretty good. I have my nitpicks with it, but it looks pretty good for the most part. But let's get in close. We can take a look. Lots of little details. Again, we got that nice kind of goldish kind of cockpit going on there. And that transparent plastic. There's one bit that kind of bugs me a little bit. Is this is kind of like just this open gap right here. They tried to fill it in with the forearms, but I wish this was filled in a little bit more. But, you know, again, even if it's game accurate, I don't care. I just wish it was filled in. But you got little Decepticon symbols right there. Little splash of gunmetal gray Decepticon symbols. And there's big old feet, which serve as the big old thrusters. And there's the top. There is the bottom. He does slide like flying things slide. Hooray for sliding, flying things. And for comparison, here he is with Bumblebee, with Prime, with Barricade, with the Megs, and with the original. So again, we can see how that works out. And all in all, I do like the alt mode. I think on the new one, a bit better, but the original one, you know, definitely has its good qualities as well. But as always, a matter of opinion, to each their own. You like what you like. And you can tell me which one you think is better in the comments. So, there you go. Now, as far as the weapons go, yes, you can store them. It's the same storage you had in robot mode. You just use those same ports. Just plug that in, and there is your storage. Hooray. Hooray for storage. It's not elegant, but hey, thing you can do if you want to do it. So, there you have that. And of course, as always, we have the base of displayage that resides within the box. Open up box, pull out displayage by box. Get out of your box. You open that up, and you get a nice little Cybertronian scene right there with all of your information. Studio Series 06, Gamer Edition, War for Cybertron logo, all of that good stuff. And there you go. There's a little place to display your Starscream if you want to. Hooray for options. You know, they're good. So there you have Gamer Edition Starscream, and yeah, it's a decent figure. I still prefer the original one better, though. but I do still appreciate what this one has to offer. It's a pretty solid figure with a good look in both modes. It's not the best interpretation of the character in toy form, but it's not the worst either. It still holds its own as far as I'm concerned, so there you go. Now, if you would like this or any other Studio Series figures, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There'll be a link in the description down below so you can check that out. You can also check out the Studio Series playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Love, Peace, Paranormal, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below, and I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the Transformers Studio Series Gamer Edition Voyager Class Starscream, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face. Oh, where's that idiot? I'm here, mighty Megatron. Starscream, what in Primus' name took you so long to get here? What I got here as fast as I could. You do realize we're in the middle of a war here and you just take your sweet time? Why? Why is that? Because he sucks. What, seriously? He's never wrong, though. The disrespect, I'm telling you. And you deserve every bit of it.